Majora's Mask is probably gonna take another month. Why is that reasonable? Ugh. This is such a... I swear it's not bad like it was, but when I was trying to play games on my computer or looking at the screen on my computer instead of a TV, but this is lagging to some extent, or it was just programmed to feel like it's lagging, which is also a very possibility. I don't know, I need to boot up Mega Man 9 on my trusty 360 again and figure out if maybe having a system that can run 8-bit video games without lagging. I mean, there's certainly a bunch of graphical errors in this. You guys should be able to see that. There's like flickering power bars, and I mean, that's to some extent how the game was programmed, I guess, but the Wii is not outdoing itself here, and oh my... See, that I really don't think I should have made. I wouldn't have gotten butthurt if I had fallen there. I would have been annoyed because I would have had to do that last, not 5 minutes, but like 3 minutes and aeons of brain power being wasted. I guess aeon is not a unit of brain power, but... And I need to get up sort of early-ish tomorrow, and I'd like to do the rest of the work I was... Oh, and of course, yep, goes without a hatch this random time. And oh look, a free extra life too. Do I get a checkpoint here? Because if I don't, it's like a slap in the face, but I don't care. Slapping in the face isn't that bad when it means... Oh, hey, party time. Not for me, but party time regardless. Okay, let's see if electric works on this. Okay, this is not a thing that electric should work on, but maybe it will. Okay, hey, it did, and it basically recharged it, and it's better than dying, I suppose. Oh, the recharge thing wasn't where I respawned. This is where I respawned. These shouldn't be too hard to grind if need be. I will see how hard Elecman is, and then determine if that's necessary. These are actually pretty easy to grind, since I don't even have to move. Well, maybe I do, I don't know how it works anymore. Okay, Popo Man. Let's see if you're weak to Elec. I can't tell if it's hitting you. Okay, yes, you're weak to Elec. Okay, apparently I got it backwards because I was trying to be slightly intuitive. Oh well. Not a problem, because I have decent amount of lives. And wow, I cannot believe this level is over. So incidentally, you guys wouldn't have heard any of it, but I was considering forcing you to watch through that nice little idiot I sped up. That was horrible. I hate those copter platforms. They are not well designed. They are way too erratic for their own good. Stupid icy man. Can I kill you before I die? Yes, I can. And oh, look, I got the ice beam, which is inexplicably good on Fiery Johnson, who is invincible to every other weapon. I presume. I don't even know if it'll be feasible to beat him with this, but I'm feeling rejuvenated that I have beaten that, and I am willing to at least give this a try. I'm a bit frightened of the Wild stage, but oh yeah, that's another thing I probably sped up. Maybe I didn't. Sorry if I didn't, but someone pointed out that I was calling Dr. Wile Dr. Willy, which was incorrect, and they said it said like Wile E. Coyote, so it's apparently Wile. I think that's a little weird. I've never really seen a Y pronounced that way, but it's a Japanese game. I don't really care. I've heard weirder pronunciations of things, like Deku, but well, Deku is totally logical, but it still seems weird to me because I was a dumb baby at one point. Whoops! Well, I'm not even pissed off at that because that was reasonable. I did something stupid and I died because of it. That is fair and just. Oh well. I really should get a game over here so I have 2 lives against Fireman, but blah. Who's gonna tell the difference? Not you, that's for certain. Blop. that thing goes too fast, I think. Probably not, but I said it did anyway. So there. This is such a nice change of pace from frigging Iceman's icy shenanigans. Yeah, shenanigans, that is a word. Shenaniganza, I think is what I meant to say, which is actually sort of a great word, but, generally I don't allow myself to express emotion towards anything I ever say, so blah. Okay, all charged up and ready to go. This part is not so bad. I'm going to take immense... Okay, maybe my jump button is not going to do what it's told. That's cool. I'm going to... not... I'm very confused now. Well, actually, since I sped up everything, including my first run through this level, I guess I'll do this again. Or my first 2 runs, rather, since the first run was like in part 2 or 3. But, yes, if you couldn't make it out from the sped up footage, Fireman is very hard. I don't know if he's legitimately hard or if I'm doing something wrong, but he rapid fire shots that are like as tall as your jump completely, and they make little fires underneath them. So basically you have to be, I don't know what, you have to be very, 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 very good to kill him, or have his weakness, which I thought was the Lek Beam for some reason. And clearly it wasn't. Well, maybe not so clearly, depending on how fast I have that sped up. I don't exactly have any good long music I can think of right now to warrant making it any longer than maybe a minute. Which would be sped up all the way, and basically no one could tell what anything does. No, you can stand on that. I saw that it was standable from that transition down. I didn't know it actually would stand. That didn't seem very Mega Man-y. I thought it would inexplicably teleport to a death. Pop. And let's see if I can make it. Oh boy, I actually made one of those jumps without dying, and oh boy, this room, which I can't really get through ever. Gonna take a couple hits here, right? Begic. Nope. Yep, I like that weapon, and whoops, I accidentally puffed into the mic and my computer fell asleep, and all kinds of shenanigans. This recording session is going on entirely too long if you haven't wagered that from that mess earlier. Blah, I hope nothing bad comes of it. Probably will. Not feeling too bad about it anyway, I guess. Come on, energy. Not exactly sure what would come on energy, but I can be optimistic anyway, right? No, hey, it's already the boss. And did I even lose a life? Yeah, I forgot this stage was pretty short. Hopefully Icing Johnson will totally wreck him. And as I'm going to be editing out like 2/3 of what I've recorded so far, not sure if it will be established that I have decided to inexplicably use Johnson as my go-to word for everything. I probably shouldn't waste the ammo for this. I don't know, how bad is the ammo use? Not very bad, and I like that color scheme. Oh no, he's going to shoot rapid fire fires at me. Okay, that is not even very good. I mean, that might be the key to actually defeating him, considering the alternative is to not do enough damage. And this is like the worst place to grind ever, because these things are way too hard to hit without making them fire, and then it's too hard to dodge their shots, and blah blah blah, whine. Yeah, it's so hard to stay there when it's shooting, and then not stay there when it's not shooting. Like, there we go, it's a friggin' mystery. It still takes longer to kill them than, like, the floor ones, or metals, for that matter. But hopefully I will be able to pull through. Okay, luckily I can outspeed him with my invincibility frames lasting longer than his. And there we go, last robot master incinerated, or rather frozerated, or roserated. Which Mega Man has Flower Man? Is that like 5 or 3? Or I really have no idea, so I shouldn't be guessing. Oh no, Dr. Wily, or sorry, Dr. Weil. Okay, that's quite natural. I can see why they switched to a grid of 9 in the next every game. So I'm going to be ending this recording session and checking out the Dr. Wily stage. This will be the crazy blind part of it, naturally, and I will not be doing well, I can basically assure you. But you'll get to see my first impressions of it, so stay tuned.